All right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of Full Buddy Cast presents Garage Night. Garage Night brought to you by Full Buddy Cast, which is brought to you by Cole Street Brewery. 1627 Cole Street Brewery. Went in there yesterday, hung out, talked to Sean. He always has some fun summer plans going on at the brewery. So go in there, say hi, have a beer. I had the different IPA. It was delicious. I don't drink as much as I used to, so when I do drink, I do love my different IPA there at Cole Street. Also go to Bordeaux Wine Bar. I owe Chris Struley $50 gift card for winning the NCAA tournament for Full Buddy Cast. I can't believe how many people signed up, but Chris Struley, he took it home. I owe him that. Also, go to Mazalon, say hi to Andy. I've seen Andy a little bit lately. It's been nice to see him. Say hi to him. And at the Enumclaw Mazatlan, mention Full Buddy Cast at these places and see what type of deal they can give you. Also, order the Bentley special from O Chef Country Kitchen. Say hi to Dan Coot Snyder. You can also do what Amanda Keating did and ordered and her boyfriend James ordered the Travis Kenny, and then somebody else randomly ordered the Travis Kenny. Dan sent that over, so it's nice to see there's a little competition in this in the food war game. We've got Craig Bentley on the mic.
What's slap happening?
Nice, and I may have to take a picture of him. Ridiculously look. I'll post it later, but yeah, summer's in full effect. Reference the Full Buddy Cast page when I say summer's in full effect. That's what I mean. We got Corey Bentley on the mic.
I don't even know why I'm here.
But
Craig, you're awesome.
Whoa!
Thanks, Bo.
Man, we're healing. We are healing. Healing families over here. No, Corey's not here with us. We had Craig absent last time. Now we have Corey absent this time. Craig, you've been busy. I cannot wait to talk to you about Vegas and the Prestige, and we can kind of swap some stories there. I want to hear about your tour right now. You're on tour visiting all the former players of your fast pitch team, and then anything else I want to kind of just pick your brain on. Eagles draft picks. We want to talk about that. If we want to talk about pretty much anything. I have golf. You're a golfer now. That you said that's famously several years ago, and not sure if you're still the golfer that you are.
I'm the same skill level I was 2 years ago,
which is almost tour.
Yeah, I pretty much almost can go to that Q school thing.
The Q school? Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, get shot down. More like how's the tour? How is your tour going? Visiting and screaming in the stands and yelling at umps.
It's been going really good. I've had I just had last one this week, so had 5 senior nights. So it was pretty cool.
And this is the last, or you have a couple players for next year.
There will be some players that are seniors next year that I've coached that I'll probably go to some of those games. But yeah, this was the last couple years we've had 4 and 5. So doing 5 this year was a lot, but it was awesome. So I had a good time. And the thing is, the girls enjoy us being there, having their coaches there. Obviously they do their family stuff, and we kind of stand to the side, do family stuff. But we're kind of that secondary
family.
Yeah.
Do most of the girls all go to the same?
Some of them go watch each other, but the problem is a lot of these girls are playing at the same time, so they can't go to a lot of each other's games.
So you're there to fill the void. To be the surrogate coach dad, do you say, good eye?
Yeah, or just make fun of people.
Oh, just make fun of them? Just roast them?
So, no, it's been fun.
That's good.
Lots of mileage. I was actually up in Lake Stevens was for one. That was fun. It's a little jaunt going up there.
Yeah.
Thought I was going to Canada.
When I hear the name I hear the name Craig Bentley, I think lots of mileage.
Yes.
So, and then you're done. This is it. You got your summer back. You're not going anywhere for team-related activities. What are you doing? What's on? It's a beautiful day out. What's the summer looking like now for you?
It's a blank canvas.
Ooh.
do what I want.
Yeah.
When I want to do it.
Get painted or
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah,
You don't
exactly.
know.
No, we it kind of depends on the NFL schedule.
I mean, I'm not saying the rest of the year, the summer. Why are you going to do some
Well, depending on the NFL schedule will depend on if I hit up more baseball stadiums during the summer or I wait until September.
Okay, so are you wanting to visit an Eagles game?
Yes, and Phillies game at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, I'm waiting. It was supposed to come out today.
it was supposed to, but now
Actually,
it's next week.
See, it was supposed to come out 2 days ago.
Yes.
And then they pushed it to today, and now it's next week.
I think it's the 14th.
See, I'm big surprise for everyone listening that has listened forever. I'm trying to plan my October Vegas trip based upon because with the Raiders are playing in Las Vegas, the flights in are more expensive for that weekend. If they're not playing, then they're less expensive. So I try to choose a bye week that they have, or if they're out of town, then I go and I hit up Vegas and it's cheaper. So I pay attention closely to the Raiders schedule.
So basically your trips September, October, November, December, and January are all based on the Raiders? Is that how that works?
Pretty much. Not a September one. I've gone December the past 2, maybe 3 years. May change this year, except I do have the coveted Christmas and between Christmas and New Year's days off this year. I haven't done that in years, and so I'm excited to maybe I'll make a little Vegas trip then. But okay, blank canvas. Does that mean King County Fair? Does that mean are you going to hit all the things that you've kind of had to miss the past few years?
The answer to that question is I haven't really missed anything that I've wanted to go to, except maybe like a concert, or maybe I go to an extra Rainiers or Mariners game, because most of my weekends were doing fast pitch.
Right.
So this year I'll have weekends to maybe I'll hit up a concert. Maybe I'll do something. That's really going to be the only difference.
A lot more pool time. Have you thought
about the same amount of yard work?
Yeah, okay. That was my next
I've
question.
already been trying to get that thing cut pretty low. I'm trying this couple days here in the 80s. I'm hoping it starts burning.
Have you thought about just getting a rototiller instead of a instead of a lawnmower?
No.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to grow my grass because I got a puppy. Madden's puppy is out there digging up crap, and so, dude, puppies are tough. And then we finally got our puppy figured out, which is Goose, who's now like 2.5, so he's still a puppy, but not really a puppy. But this new puppy, who's like 6 months old, is driving me bonkers. Grabbing anything and taking it outside to chew on it for a bit, but not fun. It's all right. So your pool boy, Craig.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah.
Excited?
I'm always excited.
Are you gonna miss it? Are you gonna miss the grind? Miss the trips,
I think so. I enjoy it. I mean, I still. It's not something that I'm. It's kind of like it's almost that time to be able to do some more stuff, but I don't miss it. I don't not like it. I enjoy doing it.
Are you gonna go back to it?
To answer that question, just in case Carrie is listening, no.
All right, hey Carrie, earmuffs.
Yeah.
Okay, now Carrie's definitely not listening.
Yeah. No, the intent is for me to be done. If that means that I help out every once in a while, but the intent is not to be a full-time help coach that is 2 or 3 weekends every month of the year.
Have you considered doing kind of what Garrett does and be on a board, or do something in the where you're not really coaching, but you're helping the organization?
I don't want to talk to people.
Okay.
I'm not a board person.
Have you been a mascot?
I could be a mascot.
Just show up and I don't know if you listen.
See, that's the thing too. Is if I could, like, the next year or the year after that, some of these girls that are a little bit younger, like sophomores, they have 2 years left. I could still show up to those games. I'm not saying I'm not gonna go watch them play. I just don't have to put the time and effort into practice and everything else.
Will you show up in this outfit?
Yes, yeah, at some point. This is gonna be my new outfit for the entire summer.
I do like it. My wife knows I'm recording, and she had to send me a text that says, I just learned that I don't have to deadhead those hanging plants, LOL, although it is a little therapeutic sometimes. She knew I'm recording. And
Yeah,
so,
I waved to her on my way in.
yeah, she knows. She knows you're here. I went out on the front porch and said, hey, is Craig? Oh, there's Craig's car. Is he here? Yeah, okay.
I think that she wanted you to read that, and you fell right into the trap.
Dude, Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
Are you doing anything fun for Carrie?
No, I'm not.
Wearing that outfit, maybe?
Yes, in the pool.
In and around the pool.
No, we do stuff for her mom and my mom.
Do you do the same thing for like what my dad says? My dad says she's not my mom.
Yes, 100%. The girls know that, and my girls are old enough to do their own stuff now anyway.
So
I don't got to go buy something, put their name on it.
Do they have anything fun planned?
Probably not.
Do you ever help aid and abet in the planning?
No. We'll probably
buy
do
some flowers.
This
or
is
potted
what
plants
this is what we'll do. I guarantee it. It hasn't been totally set yet. I guarantee we have lunch with Carrie's mom and we have dinner with my mom. That's what we do every year.
Is it on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Nice. And you have plenty of time now. Before you probably had to rush it. You probably had to something that weekend.
We usually had a tournament Mother's Day weekend.
Yeah. So now you got to do it big.
No.
Now you don't have an excuse anymore.
No.
No excuses.
No, not this guy.
Mother's Day special. Get the Bentley special.
That's possible. That would be possible.
Just buy the what moms you love, the Bentley special for
Yes.
Mother's Day.
That's my gift to my mom is showing up.
With the Bentley
Corey doesn't have a choice. Now he's living out of his car.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Showing up means rolling off the couch. Speaking of Corey and O Chef Country Kitchen, we've got he sent out a text to us saying,
I think you brought it up last week on the show.
He said, reminder, the hunt is on. He's got the gift certificate for O Chef Country Kitchen, the Fullest Buddy Garage Night. It's a $15 gift certificate. This is on him. Guys, it's in the wild. If you see Corey in the wild, which is very limited right now, even more so, but if you see him, if you see him, say him. See something, say something.
Can we win this? Can me and you win this?
I mean, we could split it.
Because, he has been, walking around these blocks here.
Okay.
With his dog out.
With his what out?
His dog. He takes his dog out for a walk.
I thought there was an N in between the O and the G.
Yes. Yes, that's what it was.
Walk out.
But, so anybody that lives near or knows where Trav lives,
yeah,
if you drive up around the streets,
you might see him.
You might see him walking his dog, pull over and be like, I got you.
Yeah, do two things for us. If you see him, maybe try to get that gift certificate. But the second thing is, bring like a stick or a pole in case he's sleeping on my steps or something to kind of get him out of here. I'll pay you another $15 gift certificate if you can do that. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, man, lots of stuff. I'm going to read this. Amanda Keating. So Amanda Keating, friendly friend of the Full Buddy Cast, Garage Night, all the stuff.
As opposed to a not friendly friend.
I have a few not friendly friends. She was able to, she's been trying to, she was DoorDashes, and finally I got to deliver to her Jack in the Box. I was super excited. 20 tacos, I tell you. Her and her boyfriend. 20 tacos. That's like we're sitting down to watch a movie. We're just gonna house some tacos. Those tacos are the best. I've done that before for a poker night. I bought like 30 tacos. I showed up when and she doesn't know this. A little behind the scenes. I was there when the order came through. So the order, bing bing, hits me in the phone saying, "Hey, deliver these to this address." So I go to Jack in the Box. I get there. I'm like, "Hey, I'm here for the pick," and James had ordered it. Her boyfriend. Never met him before. Got to meet him that day. But he's like, they're like, we don't have an order. And I'm like, and I showed him my phone, showed him the app. They're like, I said, it's saying there should be one here. Well, it's not on our screen. So I had to like manually re-enter it. And like we both did a double take on the 20 tacos. Like we were like, what? Hey, what? Oh, yeah. And so then, like, the person that was taking the order, like shouted to the, I mean, it was just me in there, shouted to the cook area, 20 tacos, Rita. And Rita was like, what? 20 tacos? What? Like, they could not believe there was 20 tacos. Everyone.
That's crazy.
Was in a disarray. But anyway, I got to go deliver to her. Got to meet James. James is a lot different than I thought he would be. Meaning he's friendly as heck. I pictured him to be personality-wise a little more gruff. Like, you know, because Amanda's so sweet, right? And so with Amanda, usually you'll notice that you have a sweet person and a gruff person. For instance, you're a sweet person. Carrie's a little gruff.
Yes, I would agree with that.
100%. Me and Jamie, I'm a sweet person. Jamie, a little gruff.
I gotcha.
I'm just assuming James is a little gruff. Tony, a sweet person. Congratulations to Holly Graff and Tony. Holly with the getting the ring on the finger. Tony, a sweet person. Holly, a little gruff.
Makes sense. I'm following you.
Okay. I'm glad that you are. I'm listing all listeners right now that I know that are listening right now. That's it.
Dan, that's actually a long list. I don't know if they're all listening.
They're not yet. They will though.
You sure?
I don't know. Dan, sweet and gruff. Anyway, Amanda got to meet James. That was really cool. Very, very nice guy. Just a really genuinely nice guy. Like I was expecting him to be like, oh, bust my balls and you know, kind of be a little gruff. Yeah, he's cool. Real cool dude. Like him. I mean, his profile picture on Facebook, he's got the cowboy hat and the sunglasses. Like, he looks like he's gonna wrestle me. Like, you'd think he'd want to wrestle me, and the guy looked like he just want to hug me. This picture, I mean, it's kind of scary. Like, I would be intimidated, but then I met the guy. I'm like, not that intimidated. All right, Amanda Keating also had she said, what exactly can I look forward to with this pasta flavor? So this pasta dish at O Chef Country Kitchen, it's on DoorDash only. So it's off the menu, on the menu type of a thing. It's the Travis Kenny. It's a pasta dish, meatballs, chicken, white creamy sauce or red creamy sauce. I don't know. Creamy sauce. She said, what can I look forward to with this pasta? It just got picked up. It's going to get delivered to me. I said, flavor. She wrote back about half hour later. Oh my. I've died and gone to carb heaven. I was going to attempt and guess what all was in it after the first bite. But that scalded my mouth. I don't even care at this point. It's so good.
Nice.
So even a scalded mouth.
That sounds like an amazing review.
Yeah, I feel like it's a great review. Amanda, I'm not sure if you've ordered the I'm not sure if you've ordered the Bentley special, but if you have, please leave a review. Send it, I'll read it. If you haven't, please order it and leave a review, and I'll read it.
All he wants is for you to review it and say his is better. That's really all he's asking you to do.
No, I'm open to it. I mean, I've heard this has happened before with Joey. Joey was afraid to go head to head with the Hollenbeck Chalupa, which everyone likes to get there at Mazatlan. And then the Tika Enchiladas, I've heard good things about both. I personally really like the Hollenbeck Chalupa, and I love the Bentley special. I had that actually last week. I ran into Craig. I saw Dan. I think it was Saturday, actually. Ran into Corey, saw Dan, like leaving Safeway, and so I go in there, see Corey. Corey's like, "Oh, you just missed Dan. He has a special. He had the Wagyu, Bentley special.
I was not told about this.
It was so good. Sorry, but I'm telling you, it's a panini. It's a meatloaf, like panini." Delicious heaven. I had it. It was kind of during a kind of rainy, drizzly, colder day. Perfect sandwich for it. But I can't wait to try it hot. On a hot day, a hot sandwich on a hot day.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, cold, refreshing drink. I'm in. Pool.
Maybe.
You know what you should do, which would be great. Dan, if you're listening, I know you are. Get a floaty in the shape of like a panini sandwich. And then right now, currently, with Craig's outfit, him floating, eating he's floating on a sandwich floaty, but he's eating the Bentley special, and he's floating.
I'll probably have a Bentley special while I'm floating in the pool.
Yeah.
With a adult beverage.
Yes.
At some point, real soon anyway.
It's gonna happen no matter what. Might as well get a photography of it. And then in the background, you see Corey in a sleeping bag sleeping out in the yard. I feel bad. I feel like we're giving Tim too hard of a time.
He deserves it.
All right.
I have a DoorDash question for you.
Yeah, I'd love to answer it.
I was working the other day. I know it's hard for you to believe.
I'm picturing it.
In Auburn.
Yeah.
T intersection.
Okay.
Okay.
So far, I like it.
So all of a sudden, DoorDash stops, pulls over to the curb, goes up to the door, drops a bag off, takes the little picture, comes back in, takes off.
Yes.
Not even 3 minutes later, another car,
yeah,
DoorDash again,
yeah,
stops
yep.
in the absolute middle of the road. Didn't pull over to the side.
Okay.
Gets out.
Okay.
Leaves the car in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Goes up. Same thing. Leaves it. Takes picture. Blah blah. Not even, and this I'm not exaggerating. Not even 5 minutes later.
It's a drug.
It's a third car, different car goes to the neighbor's house.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Then another one comes, stops in the middle of the road. This lady was out of her mind. Stops in the middle of the road, leaves her driver door open.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Is this a standard practice that people just, if they're door dashing and leaving something, that they could just park in the middle of the road all the time?
So that's crazy. Auburn's one thing. That's a getaway car at that point. Because Auburn's scary. I refuse to DoorDash in Auburn. I'm like, I value my life too much. Those people right there, they either are A, hardened criminals and nothing scares them. B, they don't care. They got some terminal disease that they were given, and they're like, whatever, I got a few months left, might as well make some money, and I don't care if I get shot in Auburn. Or third, they're just like oblivious to what Auburn is.
And this was obviously right around lunchtime, so I'm guessing those were some type of lunch.
Yes. So here's what I do. As you're driving, you pick up your delivery, and it'll say, here's the address, you kind of press the button to get directions, GPS. And then it says either, leave at my door or knock, or I'm the blue house on the left-hand side past the yellow mailbox 4 yards down from the tie. Like, some people just go way too detailed on their stuff. So as you get there, you want to get in and out as fast as you can. It sucks trying to find parking in some areas. So yeah, I've never actually parked in the middle of the street. I've always at least tried to put at least one tire on the curb or like sidewalk or something to where it looks like I'm like making an attempt and getting out of the road. But I'll leave my driver's side door open. I'll hop out there, take a picture. It's 20 seconds. Boom, in, out.
Okay.
But it would be funny to see what you're talking about there. I had a delivery where I delivered to neighbors. That was crazy. I mean, it's so funny how a lot of people do DoorDash now. It's they don't do it all the time. Some people do it all the time, but yeah, I keep doing it. I go to Vegas. I took my mom. I'm telling you the Vegas story now. Shout out to Craig. I'm gonna do the shout out for Craig right now. So a few years back, I went to Circa, brand new casino hotel in Old Town, and I took Jamie, went to the Legacy Lounge. My cousin Aaron told me about it. It's like one of the top floors. The entire floor has windows on all 4 points of the casino, and you can see a 360 view of Vegas, and the Legacy Lounge. It's like the Twilight Hour, sunset. Man, I think it's a sunset package. It's called sunset package. Anyway, you can get there an hour before sunset. You watch the sun go down, and then you're there for like an hour or so. And you have a cocktail or two, charcuterie board if you want. $500 just to have like your table to do that. But it was our anniversary, so I splurged and we did it. I hear about this Prestige Lounge from Craig, and Craig isn't telling me to inform me. Craig's not like, hey, Trav, you should try this out at some point. It'd be kind of fun for you. He's like, hey, you ever go to the Prestige Lounge before? You're a big Venetian guy. You go to the Venetian all the time, right? Yeah. Well, my buddy and I, he has the Prestige Lounge. You ever been to the Prestige Lounge before? Nope, never have. Well, Carrie and I went up there. It was a great time. It was awesome. Stop at an elevator. You walk by. You go through these doors. You get these drinks. You got good views. You got food. Oh, it's great. You never done it before? I guess they don't care about you. Totally.
That's pretty much what I said.
Just trying to ruin my life and make me feel like I missed out on something.
And it took you a while.
It did.
To get up there.
Well, I didn't know much about it.
They're waiting for you to lose more.
So Jamie and I eat at the Lux Cafe or restaurant, whatever, the Grand Lux at the Venetian or the Palazzo anyway. We usually eat there for breakfast and stuff like that. But we don't actually sit down and eat like an actual... I mean, we sit down and eat, but we don't like order off the menu. We go and get their like, omelet, or basically you go... It's just a nice... international breakfast, whatever the frick they call that. You know what I'm talking about? Like where they
sure.
They got like waffles and they got like bagels and fresh fruit, but it's at a nice hotel, so it's a lot, and it looks great. Bacon, sausage, all that, and hash browns. So anyway, that's what we normally do anyways. And I'm kind of learning more about this. I call the last time Jamie and I went for the Super Bowl. We had talked and asked like, hey, how do you get this? How do I get to the Prestige Lounge and all that? Well, it's an upgrade. For $150, you can do this. You get it all day long. 24 hours actually. So if you go in there and you get it at 1 p.m., you got it till 1 p.m. the next day. So we're like, okay, we're going to go in. We're going to get it around 11 a.m. So we'll have it for breakfast then. We'll have it for breakfast tomorrow in the morning before we fly out. And then I'm telling you, Craig, you made the trip with this thing. It was absolutely awesome because they have a happy hour in the evening. Yes, we went there for the breakfast. In fact, I texted you, and you're like, "What are you doing there already?"
I thought you were only going to be in and out one. I didn't realize you were getting it for the 24 hours.
Yeah, got it for 24 hours, and we planned to where, because I read some reviews, they're like, if you're planning on you doing this, just plan to be at that casino all day. So we went to Old Town the day prior, went to the Mob Museum, we went up and down the Strip the day prior. And I need to earn some points, so I need to gamble at the Venetian. Won $5,000
nice
progressive, which was huge, and then won another $2,000 at blackjack, and won another $2,000 at another progressive. Paid for the trip, paid for our next trip. It was awesome, but anyway, so we go there for breakfast, have our nice, look at our view. It's in the morning. Sun's kind of in the morning setting. It's beautiful. Go back there around lunchtime. They have like candy and snacks and drink. You can get like a soda or water or coffee. We just kind of briefly checked that out. We went to the pool, kind of walked around the pool, showed them the pool area, and then we went back, and so I'd just won this $5,000. So obviously I'm in gamble mode. I want to gamble so bad right now because I've got the money. Thank goodness it hit. But it's my mom's 70th, and I'm like, and my mom's like, well, we were supposed to do that happy hour up there, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do that. And I said, well, okay, we'll just run up there and just have a drink. And she's like, and I'm a selfish son at times. I mean, I took my mom for her 70th birthday to Vegas, but she did want our, a Jamie and Travis trip. She said so. Anyway, so she's like, but we were supposed to dress up. I brought my nice dress, and and Rick brought, my dad brought, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, you're right. So then I had to like slow down, chill out, went, dressed up, went up there, got a nice corner booth, and we had free cocktails. I mean, we tipped, but free cocktails. I mean, cosmopolitans, lemon drop. I had like probably 3 old fashions. My dad had an old fashioned. Like it was like, and it was just classy. It was nice. It was fun. It was sophisticated. We're all dressed up, and it just kind of really, my mom super enjoyed it. So shout out to you, Craig. Thank you.
That's cool.
For when you were trying to ruin it, you made it better.
For your mom.
For my mom. Which made it better for me.
No, I'm going to just go with I made it better for
okay,
your
all
mom.
right. That's good. But you made me look like an all-star. You made me look like an all-star.
No, that's cool. Like I said, we had a good time. We were there, so I'm glad you guys did it. And I'm assuming you had a good enough time. You'll probably go back at some point. So that's cool.
Yeah, it was a new thing for us. Absolutely. So way cool, dude. Like, again, thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate you for that. All right. What else? What else do we want to talk about? What else you got going on? I had NFL draft. Let's talk NFL draft.
Yes, sir. What do you want to know?
How do you feel like they did?
I thought they did great.
They got
we're winning the division.
They got the white.
Everybody's still picking 49ers. I'm going Eagles.
They got the first white cornerback in forever.
Yeah, that's all right. He's good. I'm fine with it.
You look like a scout right now. You look like...
He's better than Jason Sehorn.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
He was the
Boom.
Who was the last white?
Last White Hope. Isn't that a movie? I think it's a movie.
Man.
No, I thought they did good in the draft. Howie is always about moving up and down, getting extra picks here and there, moving back up. They got Trotter's kid. That was pretty cool. Yeah, no, I was excited. I'm excited for the season.
You think they got it?
I think they got it.
Okay. All right. Well, it's that time again for Veronica's Hot Topics. This one is very taboo. Like I'm kind of figuring
taboo.
Like I don't want to even bring it up.
Well, I mean, it's her segment, so she gets to ask whatever she wants.
That's true. I mean, there is a part of me that's like, but at some point,
especially if it gets canceled, we're all in.
Oh, no wonder you want this. You're like, yeah, please proceed. I sent her a message. I said, hey, what's the Veronica's Hot Topic? And she said, sex toys.
Okay. What's taboo about that?
Well, I mean, it's just like, what do we talk about?
I don't know.
Like, are we for them? Are we against them? Are we intimidated by them? Do we feel like maybe one day they're gonna? It's like it's Terminator: Rise of the Machines, and you're just like a little afraid that men are gonna get kicked out to the side because of these things?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know, man.
Just a tool in the tool chest.
Tool in the tool chest, but this tool in the tool chest brings it's like it's almost like I show up with my calculator and I'm like, hey, I got my.
Let's be honest. It's
my Texas Instruments.
I know you're trying to make an analogy. I'm gonna help you out here.
Yeah.
It's like you show up with your pea gun and it's a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
But these things are like not just but pea gun and shotgun, yes. But it's more complicated than that. Because it's like these things, imagine me showing up with a calculator saying like, hey, I'm gonna solve some problems here with my trusty Texas Instruments calculator, and then someone shows up with like a cell phone that has some voice to talk to text. You can just say the equation, boom, you get the answer. Super fast, super easy. It reads aloud to you.
It's called AI.
It's insane. That's what it's gonna be like. That's not.
So I'm getting that you are against this.
I'm a little against this. I'm okay with it within moderation, because then I'm not as intimidated by it.
Well, that goes for each person then.
But I think that's true.
So it's not the toy's fault if somebody can't moderate themselves.
Okay, good point. Yeah, you could have a degenerate. But I think maybe the other thing is it kind of changes it flips the script. Because guys could do anything. They could use anything. They find a tree and they could use a tree. If I was a female, I'd be like, well, that doesn't, how does that make me feel? If this guy could just go use whatever. But now it's like, wait a second, now you guys can do that? That's not cool. That's as much as I want to talk about it.
No, it wasn't taboo. There you go.
Well, she had another one.
Let's go.
What tail would you use if you had a butt plug?
What?
A tail for a butt plug.
Oh, like the look of it?
Yeah, if you were to put a butt plug in that had a tail, what type of tail would you choose? Like, would it be a horse tail?
Lion.
A lion. Okay.
That's like the skinny with the all at the very end?
Yes, yeah.
That's what I'd use.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Plus, that's masculine.
I mean, yeah, but everyone would know you'd have it. Everyone would know you'd have it.
Oh, so you were thinking you'd want to use a small one so nobody knows you have it?
Yeah, like a mouse tail or something like that. Something small that no one would be like, that can't be a mouse tail. What is that? Wait, does that guy got a mouse up his ass? Because no one's going to think you have a lion up there.
Well, at that point, I'd just be loud and proud.
Even more louder than your outfit right now. I mean, that is a great point. That is a great point. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go with something non-conspicuous.
Well, it makes sense.
But you would go like, hey,
yeah,
I'm here.
Here it is.
It's in my rear.
Yeah.
And you know it.
Pull with fear.
And I show it.
Pull with fear.
Oh, pull with fear. Yeah, because it's in my rear. Dude, we're freestylers.
Yeah.
Did you watch the roast of Tom Brady?
I've seen about an hour of it.
What'd you think?
It's a roast. You got the same guys, same people with Ross and them all up there.
Jeff Ross, yeah.
I mean,
Ross.
That's what they do.
That's what they do. Nikki Glazer, Tony Hinchcliffe.
And I know a lot of people don't, but I actually like watching roasts.
I love it.
And I love Kevin Love.
Kevin Williams. Or Kevin Love. Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
You love Kevin Love, though.
Yeah. I was just seeing if you were going to catch it.
The
Hart, Love, get it?
Yeah. That was your joke?
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
That was super lame. I think you actually tongue twisted on accident.
No.
And you're making up for it.
Yes.
You are.
Or not.
Should I pull on that lion's tail real quick? No wonder your tongue died. But yeah, he did a good job hosting it. I was surprised. Belichick, the thing that's, I like it, because those other guys are supposed to be good at it, right? Like the roasters are supposed to be good at roasting.
Yeah.
And telling jokes. Now, you saw Belichick. You saw.
I haven't seen him.
You didn't watch.
I only watched the first hour or so.
What about Drew?
Yeah, I saw Bledsoe.
Drew Bledsoe was.
I think he was one of the last ones I saw.
He was
so
good.
Far.
Randy Moss wasn't as good, but there were some good ones there that I was like, that would be like these comedians going out there and throwing a touchdown pass. Like that's, they're out of their element and they're holding their own. I mean, obviously they have writers, but it's still the way that you deliver it is half the battle. So I thought it was good. Thought it was funny. I'm glad that they didn't go PC. I'm glad we're shifting
Roasts
from
should
PC.
never
They
be
should
PC.
Never be.
That's the whole point.
No one was off limits. Even there was that one point where
Brady got a little upset.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I was reading or listening it was already predetermined that was off limits, and he decided didn't care.
But but that's what I'm saying. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
And I think they should have said some things that at least allude to it. You don't have to go deep dive into it.
Sure.
Like a deep massage, you don't have to go deep. You can lightly go.
From Awesome Massage. Shout out.
Jamie wants to go. All she wants.
You guys should couples massage.
Maybe.
Me and Corey did a couple massage.
Yeah, I know. That's weird. What if you got you and Corey another couples massage for Mother's Day, but you got it for yourselves?
We could do like a double. I don't know if they have that, but double couples massage where there's all four of us are in there at once.
You'd be in there with your parents?
No, I'm talking about me, Corey, and you and Jamie.
Oh, of course, yeah.
How awkward would Jamie feel?
I'll bring my wife to this. That sounds like a great idea. I don't know how. Yeah, everyone would. That would be. No, I wouldn't do that. That'd be. How bizarre. Hey, they're brothers. Are we naked? Is everyone naked in these things?
Depends on what you want.
Well, wait. What does that mean?
Because I'll put it this way: I've never gotten a massage anywhere else, and I've only got one massage in my entire life. And they ask you to be naked, and I'm assuming that some massage places do, some don't. Like one of the ones, like if you're using your insurance or something,
right.
Those may not.
But do they give you like some wet wipes and stuff just to kind of clean yourself up in case? I mean, could you imagine like someone walking into a massage parlor and just like they've been just working out in the fields, they've been working out on their trucks, and they got swamp ass going, and then they're like, get naked, we're gonna rub your back for a while.
Well, that airs it out.
Sir, you're gonna have to remove your lion's tail. I mean, you did recommend the Prestige Lounge, and that was a huge hit. Maybe I just need to take Craig recommendations. Maybe that should be my new middle of the year resolution, where I just take Craig recommendations. I live my life by those.
We'll go one better. I'll give you 5 recommendations. 4 of them are going to be amazing.
Oh.
And you have to figure out which one was a bad one.
But I have to experience all of them?
Yes.
And then realize what was the bad one?
Yeah.
Here are the 4 things. Get a massage, Prestige Lounge, swim in a pool, go have a nice, delicious Bentley special, and then take a fish club and smack your wiener as hard as you can. Got to do all 5. Tell me which one was the bad one. Is that how it's going to go?
Well, I wouldn't be that obvious
about it?
Yeah. It'd be something you were thinking was going to be super cool, and it wasn't. So then they'd have to be close.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to figure out. So tomorrow we'll go to the Mariners game. My daughter's got a but I don't want to go to Seattle anymore. Like, aren't you a little like over Seattle?
Yeah, I went to Mariners game. I'm thinking any games I go to around here, it would just hit up the Rainiers.
You have to. I'm just so tired of Seattle. But I'm going to see Eric Madrid. Shout out to Edrid and his wife, and we're going to the Mariner game. My daughter has a concert. She likes to buy concert tickets. She's going to one tomorrow, but she doesn't like to drive to Seattle, so that's where Dad comes into play. Drops her off. She's not going with anyone else. She does this quite a bit. Just goes to a concert by herself. And I can't picture it because she's 20, almost 21. But it's like I've seen her get lost at a Tractor Supply trying to find dog food. Like, that's where it's like, how are you maneuvering around these concert halls? I don't get it.
You guys gonna do the whole 21 thing in town? Gonna take her out?
So it'll be November 8th is her 21st. Yeah, that's a great call. Oh,
we just did it.
I got to talk to you about that, by the way. Do you know this is coming up?
No.
You knew this was coming up. Like a week or so ago, I hit up your friend, my friend, Mr. Jared Skelly. And I said, any scary Skellies today? He said, just a shout out to Craig for the invite out for what was an awesome 21 run for his eldest daughter. And I said, can't wait to ask why I wasn't invited.
I think you said you were going to be out of town.
He said, that was a softball for you to knock out of the park.
I think you were in Vegas.
What day was it?
The 19th.
Yeah, I was in Vegas. That is correct.
Because her birthday is on the 16th, so the 9th. Yeah, 19th or 20th, whatever that Friday was.
No, I was in Vegas Sunday morning. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I would have been there. Thanks for the invite.
Oh, I thought you were in Vegas. I never know.
You never know. That's a good point. When in doubt, I'm probably in Vegas.
No, it was pretty cool. I mean, we didn't hit up everywhere because that night gets it gets long. You can't hit up everything at once. So
did you hang the whole time?
Yeah, and a matter of fact, the next day,
did it again.
Her and her boyfriend were like, I don't think they thought we could hang with them.
Oh, so like, okay, Dad and Mom are gonna go to bed around 9 p.m.
Yeah. So we started because she wanted to have a drink, an actual drink to start with. Not beer.
Right, like a mimosa.
Well, no, she had some weird drink. But anyway,
cocaine.
So we started over at the casting iron.
Okay.
Then we hit up Griffin.
Oh, okay, little pub crawl.
Yeah, and then we went over to Sean's place.
Yeah, okay.
And then the intent was to hit up Bordeaux and all that. Well, most of those places closed a little bit earlier.
Yeah, 9.
So after we left Sean's, we took her over to the ski, which she'd never been there before, obviously.
Wow.
Went to the ski.
Did she sit on the couch?
No. Somebody, I don't know if Carrie or somebody else had told her about it because I said something to her about, there's a TV over there if you want to go.
Go check it out.
And then after that, we went over to Cedars. And then she told us that she wouldn't go to the Maui room with us because obviously that's the cool place to hang out now, and she didn't want to be seen with old people.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And you're like, I am a legend.
We reinvented that place. But so we didn't go there.
It was like literally going to school, dropping her off, and like school. Hey, first grade dropping her off was cool. Walking her in her class. Second grade, third, walking her in her class. First day of school. Fourth grade, and then it came to a point where like in 5th, 6th, 7th, there was that point where they're like, you don't have to walk me into class anymore. And Maui room was that you don't have to walk me into class.
Yes. Yeah. She didn't want to go over there with us.
Wow. Were you dressed like that? Because I can understand it now.
No,
actually.
I was not. So yeah, there's a couple places still in town she got hit up, but I think we've she's been to almost everywhere in Enumclaw.
That's impressive. What was her favorite? Did she have to give any Yelp reviews?
She doesn't mind beer, but she likes the environment that like a brewery, or she actually liked Phil's.
Okay.
She liked Sean's place.
Yep.
She likes that atmosphere even a little bit more than like a Cedars or Maui room type deal.
Yeah.
So, and on her birthday and Corey's birthday, because Corey was there.
That's right.
We went out. We actually had a drink in Bonnie Lake because that's where she lives.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about that. Doesn't one of our your I'm not gonna say her name, but what's the place called?
Where we went?
Yeah.
So we went to Hop and Drops. We started there. Then we went over to Glow.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Glow is owned by
Randy.
Oh, okay, you already knew that.
Yes. Okay. And
you said her name, not me.
I didn't say her last name.
I'm not getting sued.
I didn't say her last name. But anyway, it's a cool environment. I got a martini. It's just like going down here to the martini bar.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Of course you did.
So we went there, but then I was like,
that's what she was afraid of. You're going to do that at Maui room and embarrass her. Yeah,
so
you come in here, just don't order that martini.
But that night, I really wanted to get her a little bit of that 21 kind of vibe. Yeah. So we went over to Baba Louie's. Which, tell you what, that place has changed a lot since I hadn't been there for 10 years.
You go to Gators while you're at it? Did you?
Baba Louie's looks to me, I don't know what it's like on a Friday or Saturday night. It's cool in there. They have TVs everywhere.
We went to Draft Choice afterwards.
I bet that's a cool place too.
Yeah, then we went to...
guess who I saw at Baba Louie's?
What's the Piranha one over there in Maple Valley?
Hey, here's the deal. You bring that up. draft choice a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, you get shot
I see
at.
our buddy Chris Drewley. Baba Louise.
See him again.
Baba Louise on that night that we went out with Sid, he had just gotten done, I think, doing some. I don't know what he was doing, but we saw him there too. So shout out to Chris.
I owe him $50 too. That's awesome.
Probably could use that.
Probably could. I don't have it. I'm gonna have it. I have to get it to him. Crazy. Well, good. I'm glad that you had a good time. I think I'll probably do Did you guys do like the golf game or anything? Have you done the golf? You know what I'm talking about?
I've did that, but I wouldn't. I don't. She wasn't. She didn't really want to do. We did a 21 run. Yeah, she didn't want to because she was going out the next morning. Yeah. She had stuff going on the next morning. She was going to hang out with her coworkers and go get a mimosa flight.
Yeah.
She wanted to do her own thing. So
fun.
Yeah,
That's what a fun little time.
It is. It was.
When she graduated, what? What are we at right now?
Would have been 23? No,
she
22.
22. Was she in Madden's class? Madden graduated in 22.
Then yes.
Or was she 21?
She might have actually. Now I think about it, she might have been 20. Yeah, she might have been 21. Okay. Now I think about it.
Yeah.
Because she just turned 21.
Yeah.
So it's 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you an old one or a young one when you graduated?
I was young. I was only 17 when I graduated.
So I think we've had this conversation that you should have been.
Sid will be when she graduates here in a month. She'll only be 17.
That's crazy that you should be in my grade.
Yeah.
You seem so much older and more sophisticated than my stupid class.
Well, I was very wise for my age. I still am.
It's crazy that you'd be my age. It's nuts. So right now you're 42?
Yes.
And you'll be 43 when?
July.
And I'm 42 currently right now, and I'll be 43 in October. I was thinking about the reason I went blank is I think our buddy. I'm trying to remember our buddy Aaron Mayer. Is he? I want to say he's
probably 50 by now.
Yeah, I think he is 50. Yeah, 50 years old. This is big 5-0. Happy birthday, Aaron! All right, let's do shout outs.
You know what? I'll do a shout out. I know he's still listening because I talk to him every once in a while. I'm gonna give a shout out to Mr. Brad Drummond.
Yeah,
I've had an awesome time going to the games because we always go to these games together, obviously, to watch the girls. And dude, it's cool sitting talking to him about the game. Girls absolutely love him coaching. Love that we're both there, and he's always been like this. He's an awesome coach. So it's been a blast doing that. I know that even if I don't go to every weekend like I have been the last 7 years, that we'll still be hanging out, still doing stuff with girls. So I'm going to give him a shout out.
All right. I like it. Brad, I saw him tagged in something the other day, and I think it might have been a 21. Was he there too?
He was there at Sean's place. He had came there with some other people, and kind of was there.
Thanks for the invite. We got Kellen Hall, Holly Graff. These are the Patreons. Kellen Hall, Holly Graff. Again, congratulations, Holly, on the engagement. Adam Kenny Art. Talking to Adam, I think it's not going to be a full buddy thing, but, he's a professor at SPU. He is someone that he's got a charcoal event coming up May 20th.
Like barbecue?
Yes. No, out in Issaquah. He still has spots available, but basically it's like $80. You go there, you're able to. He teaches you how to have some charcoal. But anyway, I think we're also going to do something here in Enumclaw. I was kind of talking to Sean about it last night when I went in there, stopped in. It'd be fun to do like a sip. But see, I was thinking about that. I was like chuckle and charcoal, or like a sip sun and sketch. Like not just like a wine and paint, but like something different. But while you have a beer at Sean's, I think that'd be kind of fun. So
I'd actually like him to do a
nude.
Well, yes, if he'd like to do that. But I want him to do a spitting image of a Bob Ross show
Oh yeah.
at Sean's place while
Yeah.
everybody's kind of drinking, watching him,
Yeah.
explaining to us what he's
The
doing.
techniques.
Yes, that's what I would come down and watch that. Then I don't have to do anything, but I get to visually see something happen in front of me.
Okay. That's interesting. Would you care if other people painted while he did it? Because that's kind of
not unless they're as good as him.
That's true. Yeah, that's good. Seth Loop, shout out to Seth. Saw Sethy Loop. I saw him at the Safeway parking lot. He was walking with his wife. I don't know if she likes to be mentioned on here or not, but anyway, gotta say hi to him. He said, "Hey, you're down. Look at my gut, which is not as big as it's still big, not as big as it used to be, but it's coming back, baby." I housed 2 Taco Bell sausage, the breakfast wraps. Oh, crunch wraps are so good today, and I'm like, I'm getting back into a summer weather, baby. Summer weather. I'm getting my body going back. Okay, we got Cassie Spencer, Amanda Keating, Shekinah Sharver, Jared Skelly, Ben Illman, Habitat for Humanity. Ben Illman works with them quite a bit. So if you're interested in any of that, go hit him up. Jamie Roberts, Jamie Kenny, or the dashing Jamie Kenny, Apollo Doodle, Jackson Zyduk. We'll talk about the shift here soon. Sasha Carey Lynn at Edison City Ale House in Tacoma, Washington. Councilman Anthony Wright. We've got the Monopoly Enumclaw Tycoon, Thomas Savageau. Real Estate Tycoon, Cameron Stratton. Katri Hoban. Jackie Van Hoof from This Is the Way We Live. Check them out. They got 1 billion people following her and Melissa on TikTok. And then, of course, Dan Coates Snyder over at O Chef Country Kitchen. Love, peace. Go actually tackle Corey. Take his $15 gift certificate from him. Just don't even ask him for it. Just rummage through his pants and grab it. That's literally all that he has right now.
It's probably in his wallet. The only thing in it.
The only thing in his wallet. Oh, all right, everyone. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week. Hello. Wait, are you hello?
Whoa.
Sorry.
I let me call Corey. He'll do it.
Okay.
Hello. Goodbye.
That sounded like a